If elegance had a fragrance and beauty had a color, it would bloom as the Paeony Aster Rose, a flower that turns every garden in America into a masterpiece of nature's art. The Paeony Aster Rose is more than a flower. It's a living expression of grace, resilience, and charm that flourishes beautifully across American gardens. With its lush, layered petals that mimic the fullness of peonies and the radiance of roses, this flower has become a favorite among home gardeners looking for a low-maintenance, yet visually stunning addition to their landscapes. Whether you live along the breezy coasts of California, the rolling hills of Kentucky, or the urban charm of Chicago, growing this flower rewards you with vibrant rose pink blooms that last long into the season. For beginners, the Paeony Aster Rose offers a perfect entry point into ornamental gardening. It thrives on basic care, regular watering, and a sunny spot. But to make these blooms truly shine, understanding their preferences for soil, temperature, and maintenance is key to unlocking their full potential. The journey begins with choosing the right spot. Paeony Aster Rose loves full sunlight, ideally 6 to 8 hours daily. Morning light is especially beneficial as it dries dew on the leaves and reduces the chance of fungal diseases. However, in states with hotter summers like Texas or Arizona, you giving the plants a bit of afternoon shade prevents them from wilting during the peak heat. When it comes to soil, think rich yet well draining. These flowers hate wet feet, meaning their roots shouldn't sit in soggy soil. The ideal mix includes garden loam blended with compost or aged manure, which provides both nutrients and aeration. A pH between 6.0 and 7.5 works best. If your soil tends to be heavy clay, loosen it by adding perlite, coarse sand, or organic matter before planting. For seed starting, gardeners in northern states like Minnesota or New York can begin indoors 6 plus 8 weeks before the last frost date. Fill small pots or trays with seeds starting mix. Plant seeds about by inch deep and lightly cover them. Keep the soil moist but not soaked, maintaining temperatures between 65-70 degrees. Within 10 to 14 days, you'll see the first sprouts, tiny but full of promise. Once the seedlings develop 2 to 3 true leaves, they're ready to move outdoors. Before transplanting, harden them off by gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions over a week. Then, space the plants 10 to 12 inches apart to allow airflow and reduce mildew risks. For southern states, direct sowing outdoors in early spring or fall works beautifully since temperatures remain mild. Watering plays a vital role in keeping these blooms healthy. Aim for deep watering twice a week, letting the top inch of soil dry between sessions. Always water at the base rather than overhead to prevent disease. In humid areas like the southeast, morning watering is best so foliage can dry quickly. Mulching is your best friend. A 2-inch layer of organic mulch, like shredded bark or straw, helps retain soil moisture, regulate temperature, and suppress weeds. It also adds organic matter as it breaks down, enriching your soil naturally. When it comes to feeding, the Paeony Aster Rose isn't overly demanding but thrives with a balanced fertilizer. 10-10-10 every 3 to 4 weeks during its growing season. Too much nitrogen can make the plant produce lots of leaves but few flowers, so moderation is key. Many American gardeners find success using compost tea or liquid seaweed fertilizer for a natural nutrient boost. As blooms begin to appear, your garden transforms into a sea of pink perfection. Each flower opens with layers of silky petals, their rose hue glowing softly under sunlight. To extend this display, Deadheads spent blooms regularly. Removing faded flowers redirects the plant's energy into producing new buds, ensuring a longer, more abundant flowering season. Paeony Aster Rose flowers are also excellent for cutting. Their long stems and full blooms make them ideal for indoor arrangements. Cut them early in the morning when the petals are just beginning to open. Place them in fresh water and they'll stay radiant for up to 10 days. A living bouquet of happiness. Like many asters, these beauties can occasionally face issues like powdery mildew, aphids, or spider mites. To prevent these problems, maintain proper spacing, water from below, and spray a mild neem oil solution if pests appear. A light breeze or small fan for potted asters indoors can also improve air circulation. For container gardening, Paeony Aster Rose adapts beautifully. Choose pots at least 8-10 inches deep with good drainage holes and place them on sunny patios or balconies. Rotate pots weekly to ensure even growth and bloom coverage. Throughout the U.S., these flowers adapt well to seasonal changes. In cooler climates, plant them after frost danger passes, while in warmer zones, start in early spring or fall for best results. Deadhead consistently and fertilize lightly during mid-summer to keep blooms thriving. As summer fades, your asters will continue shining into early fall, their rose pink blooms standing proudly against the changing leaves. Once the blooming season ends, you can collect seeds for next year. Let the last flowers dry on the plant, harvest the seeds, and store them in a cool, dry place. If growing as an annual, clear the bed and mix in compost to rejuvenate the soil for future planting. One of the most remarkable qualities of the Paeony Aster Rose is how universally loved it is. Gardeners adore its balance of resilience and refinement. It suits any landscape, from romantic cottage gardens to structured modern yards. Paired with marigolds, zinnias, or white cosmos, its soft rose tones create breathtaking contrast and harmony. For U.S. homeowners looking to beautify small spaces, Paeony Aster Rose also works great in window boxes or vertical planters. Their upright stems and compact form make them perfect for limited garden areas. By nurturing this flower, you're not just adding beauty, you're also supporting pollinators like bees and butterflies. The nectar-rich blooms invite beneficial insects that enhance the health of your entire garden ecosystem. When you stand among your blossoming asters, you'll feel a connection to the earth, the air, and the living rhythm of nature itself. That's what makes gardening magical. It's not just about plants, it's about peace, patience, and passion. The Paeony Aster Rose captures all of that. Its soft blush petals remind you that even small efforts bloom into something extraordinary. With proper care, these flowers reward you with months of magnificent color and joy. Bring romance and beauty into your backyard today. Grow Paeony Aster Rose, the flower that transforms your garden into a haven of color and calm. Plant your dream, nurture it with love, and let your home bloom with nature's most graceful masterpiece.